Hey, Piero. I'm going to jump in again. I think truth, truth is what we should have been talking about the whole time, because that's what's at stake metaphysically. If we're going to do metaphysics, it's because we want to know the truth. And if we think metaphysics is impossible, then we're saying that the truth, the capital T truth, is not available to human beings because there are limits to our ability to know um, objectively what is. Um, but then we could make a distinction between truth and knowledge, between knowing a formula for what we think will happen and knowing itself, truth. Uh, Knowledge, as opposed to truth, or truth could also be knowing, the act of coming to awareness of truth. Knowing is to be distinguished from knowledge, and that knowledge is just remembering something we'd known before, recalling something, um, representing something. It's performing a repetition. There's nothing new about it. Truth, on the other hand, the process of knowing itself, is never a repetition. It's always original. It's always creative. Um, the truth always surprises us because we can't predict it. We can't know that it's going to happen before it happens. Um, and this is why I like philosophers like A. N. Whitehead, who basically um, take a lot from Heraclitus in the way that um, Heraclitus spoke of the universe as being in process. Um, I have a process metaphysics, which means that for human experience of truth, it's always the experience of an event, and an event which is new and original. Um, you know, Facts, that kind of knowledge isn't the truth that I'm talking about. Um, so when we do metaphysics, what we're trying to do is evoke this experience of truth. So then, obviously, your metaphysics are never going to be finished. You're not going to complete a system which will interpret experience for you forever. Metaphysics is the ongoing process of poetically revealing, continually revealing, that which had not been seen before. Um, so it's just a continual questioning of experience because of the wonder with which you are always um, provided in the face of the world. Metaphysics, in the way that I'm talking about metaphysics, is a natural response to human existence. And maybe I shouldn't use the word metaphysics. Maybe, I'm basically saying metaphysics needs to become poetry. Um, Oscar Altering Enting posted a video response to me where he said that philosophy must become aesthetics and art. And I agree with the sentiment, but I think it's got to become more than just art. It has to become art that's lived. Um, in the way that um, when a philosopher speaks truth, it's only true in the way that true is an original um, event which could not have been foreseen. So for the philosopher to speak truth, um, it must be evocative of some response in the listener right then and there. The truth must be experienced, lived, not merely thought about or known, or apprehended or cognized or reflected upon. Um, it must be shared then and there between all those who share in the experience. Truth is an experience, not what we would normally think of metaphysical statement or proposition. So it's a practical metaphysics, a pragmatic metaphysics, in the sense that it's supposed to do something for us in the world. Though it's also supposed to show us a new world, which we wouldn't even know what to do with yet. Because again, the truth is always unexpected. It's always new. So it's an impractical metaphysics in that sense. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Keep it short. Take it easy.